Hi everyone, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How's everyone doing today? I'm just here with a quick video to share with you what I'm taking on the road with me today, and it's just a day trip to my son's drift event. And welcome to my channel, by the way, and thank you to all my subscribers and people who are watching my videos. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, just go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification. That way when you go on to your YouTube, you'll get a little, where the bell is, where you get your notifications at the top. I'll be up there and notifying you that I've done a new video. So I think that's really cool. I always do that on my subscriptions. I want to know who's put a new video out there for me to watch. So anyway, we'll just get started with what I'm bringing with me today. What I'm doing is working on a little project that I have been wanting to work on for a while. And I got this idea from a YouTube friend, Maria's Miscellany. She made some journals, really super cute little journals, out of Better Homes and Gardens dividers were the covers. So when I saw that, I was like, oh my goodness, that is so cute. I would have never thought of that. So I talked to her under her video, in her comments about that, and that I wanted to try it. Sorry, it's morning. I guess my throat isn't clear yet. I've had a little coffee. But what I'm bringing is, here's one of the dividers from the Better Homes and Gardens 5-ring binder cookbook that I'm going to use. Like, this is what it looks like folded in half, and this is kind of what she did. She folded it in half, and she had a little tab up here, and you see when you open it, that's what it looks like. So I'm going to work with that today. So what I'm bringing is, I piled it all up last night because we have to leave kind of early, and I didn't want to, I wanted to be ready. I need to be ready to go, and I just dropped something. But here's the cookbook I'm bringing. So it's just one of these Better Homes and Gardens, 5-ring binders. So I'm going to put that in my bag, and I'm going to try to show you my bag. I've got this kind of vinyl tote bag. Let me show you. You can't see the whole thing because it is kind of big, but you get the idea. I saw this at a thrift store, of course, and it's kind of a plasticized bag or vinyl. I'm not sure what it's made out of, but it reminded me of, it's not made out of the same thing, like oilcloth type tote bags that were around in the 70s. If I found one of those, I would probably get it, because now I wish I had one in the whenever I had one in the 70s, I guess it was, that I don't have anymore, of course, but I wish I still had it. So I'm putting this cookbook in my bag, and I'm just going to load up here. And something fell off, so I'll get that later. I don't know what it was, maybe a glue or something. But I'm putting the biggest things in first. So I've got that. I've got my little cutting board, not exactly little, but just one of these type cutting boards. That goes in next. And then put my bag on the floor here so I can load it up. And then I'm bringing my envelope punch board for this. There's a little score line, instead of my big scoreboard, I can use this to score those dividers, because I don't want them to crack or anything. I want them to fold easily. So I'm bringing that really just for the score line. But I think I'll have plenty to do, but I actually could make some envelopes or file folders or something while I'm there if I wanted to, out of some of the pages from the recipe book. So I've got that. And I've got a small one too, but I wanted to bring that size for the longer score line. It fits. I tried it last night on this one, and it fit perfectly to fold this, to be able to fold this easily. So the next little pile of stuff I've got here is, let me put this in next. I've got some little recipe. I've got this fabric that I thought might be neat to use with these little cookbook journals, and some stickers. Like these can be used like for decoration on the covers or inside, but they're called, I got these at Goodwill, and they're called Recipe Time. You can see right there. And here's what they look like. Sorry about the glare. And then just some other little recipe type labels. I think these are supposed to be like canning labels. I've got a couple left on these sheets. Here's a new pack. Yeah, here's where they're called canning labels. And so yeah, I have another pack of those. And then some other stickers that I pulled out from my sticker stash that might possibly be able to be used somewhere on the covers. Right here. The idea is for me to be able to completely finish some while I'm out today, if I can get that much work done. And these are cool. They have like little teacups here. This is cakes. Here's a spoon and a spatula. Tea time. Just all kind of possibly recipe related or cookbook related. Here's some little bottles that could possibly be used. All of these are little food related stickers with cupcakes and watermelons and ice cream cones. So I thought those were cute. Maybe I could use those. So I'm bringing all of that pile with me. So that goes into the into the bag. And then I've got my scissors. I've got fabric and regular scissors, a couple of glue sticks, and I've got Fabri-Tac. And I've got this other glue that I've been starting to use, tacky glue. It's clear gel tacky glue. Stick all of that in the bag. It's a good size bag, so all of this will fit in there easily. I've got my awl and 2 little red and white baker's twine. I thought that would be cute to bind these with and here's my needles. I got a little thing of needles here. But I thought the red and white with the red and white fabric, the gingham fabric would be cute to use the red and white baker's twine. And I've got a pile of paper here besides the book, the cookbook pages and dividers. I've got other pages to add here. And so I've got some ledger paper, some graph paper, some blue and white lined, blue lined paper, some yellow and gold, just plain paper, you know, solid colored. And then I have some pages that I thought, I pulled these out because I like these because they're double-sided for one thing. And they're like, they're cardstock, and they're about the right, almost the same size as these dividers, so I'll just have to cut them down a little bit. But these are all from a smash book, and so they're kind of like scrapbook paper also, as far as that go. And I like these designs, so I thought it would be fun to add some of those because I was thinking I wanted to add scrapbook paper. And so instead of opening a new pack or something, I looked through what I had open and needed to use up, and I really love these. I love smash books, so when I've only had a couple, but whenever I find them, I usually get them and just take them apart and use it like scrapbook paper. So that's that. And then I just had some odds and ends. I thought maybe if I just had all this time and got like all this stuff done, I bring in some scraps to possibly make some cookbook related or recipe related tags here. So I just grabbed some scraps out of my scrap box. So that's it. That's what I'm bringing, and I'll add, like, I'm just going to work on that, the actual journals and maybe some tags. And I think by that time it will be time to go. I have in mind to make some for a friend, some from my shop, and you know, just some extras. So I'm hoping to get quite a few done, and then, you know, when I want to, and you know, I'm going to make pockets and things like that in the journals so that when I get home, I just have to add ephemera, you know, little recipe cards and things like that. So I'm excited, and I'll possibly come back to you if I can with a little progress report today while I'm crafting. So, or maybe even do a craft with me. It's a little bit hard to do a craft with me because in between my son's little, when he does his drifting, that's when I'll be doing my crafting, and I'll be in our camper, and people are coming in and out, like my husband and my son's friends and my son coming in and out. So, you know, it's kind of a little busy area that I'll be in, but so I don't know if I'll actually be able to do a craft with me, but I can at least check in and show you if I'm getting anything done. So I'll see you all later, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching. See you next time.